Race number 5 at Belmont Park will jump at 3:35. It's the David Gray's Agling Handicap over 1,400 metres, a 52-plus affair. The replay horse is number 1, Laurentinio, finishing second of 16 at Belmont on the 6th of September.
Behind them, Fireman Freddie, Correspondent, Excuse Me Mac, and through the glass down the outside. Sir Snuggalot races to the front though at the 300. Here's Laurentinio looming as the main danger. It's Sir Snuggalot though past the 200, a length in front from Laurentinio, taking a day to get there. Sir Snuggalot, Laurentinio, step right up down the outside. Laurentinio coming at Sir Snuggalot, who wanted to drift out of touch, but he held it.
Laurentinio has gone close on both of his last 2 starts, losing out to Dart Prospect over 1,400 metres at Belmont Park 3 weeks ago, and as we saw in the replay, Sir Snuggalot over 1,300 metres last week. Reproduce either of those efforts and he'd be really hard to beat here. He goes on top. Other horses worth a mention, number 3, Woodman's Keep, registered the fastest penultimate furlong over 1,650 metres at Belmont Park 1 week ago, so reverting to 1,400 metres looks like a smart decision. Drawing yet another inside gate certainly does no harm to his chance either. Number 4, Persistence Time, returns without a barrier trial 172 days after being well beaten in the Mel Vista Stakes over 2,200 metres at Ascot Racecourse. His Sir Ernest Lestier Classic data from December, however, constitutes really decent 1,400 metre form, so he has to be a factor here. And number 8, Plain Vital, returns from 119 days off without a barrier trial. She finished 3rd of 14 over 1,800 metres at Ascot Racecourse in May, and although a one and only win took place over 2,200 metres, she did run okay over 1,400 metres first up in December. My top selection in race number 5 is number 1, Laurentinio to break through, number 3, Woodman's Keep, number 8, Plain Vital, and number 4, Persistence Time. Race number 6 at Belmont Park will jump at 4:10. It's the Yellow Glen Handicap over 1,000 metres. The replay horse is number 1, The Anaesthetist, finishing 4th of 11 at Belmont Park on the 30th of August.
Sovereignty Lady, a fair way back, Guns of Navarone being followed then by Raymond Skylab. Gee, some of these fancies well back in the field still. 200 left to go. Just a Fluke, it snuck away from Equity Free. He shows it the whip. The leader, Just a Fluke, 2 in front. Sovereignty Lady, Guns of Navarone. Now on the inside, Count de Mozoff is starting to wind up. He's coming brilliantly right up along the rail, Count de Mozoff. And Count de Mozoff has got...
As we saw in the replay, the anaesthetist ran into a series of backsides in the straight over 1,000 metres at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago. His late sectionals were good in what was a fast race, even though Jason Whiting had to restrain him due to the absence of racing room. He goes on top here. Other horses to consider, number 2, Guns of Navarone, enjoyed a clearer run in transit than the anaesthetist in the video race. You may not be able to beat the anaesthetist again given the weight swing and other factors, however. Number 3, Just a Fluke, goes like the clappers, so his presence should ensure the race is run at a tempo well above the benchmark. His overall speed ratings are fine, but he does tend to tread water in the dying stages, which makes it difficult for him to win in town. And number 8, Father Nick, broke through on his second start 13 days ago, leading all the way to take out a Northern Maiden over 1,100 metres. He's an interesting contender with scope for improvement, but as a son of Blackfriars, he may want a little bit further than this. My top selection in race number 6 is number 1, The Anaesthetist, from number 2, Guns of Navarone, number 8, Father Nick, and number 3, Just a Fluke. Race number 7 at Belmont Park will jump at 4:45. It's the J.J. Richards and Sons Handicap over 1,300 metres. The replay horse is number 4, General Husson, finishing 2nd of 11 at Belmont on the 30th of August.
Nicotrice trying to thread its way through from Bradford Bad Boy, balancing at the 300 new time, challenged now by Phantom Choice, but here's the run coming for General Husson, and Pike pouncing upon it, 200 left to go, rushes up, almost draws level with New Time. They beat off Phantom Choice, come on board, keeps coming. New Time is certainly responding though. General Husson taking a day to get there. New Time, General Husson, New Time staved him off. And
General Husson meets New Time much better at the weights than when he finished second behind the old stager over 1,400 metres at Belmont 2 weeks ago. You saw that in the replay. The sectionals of that race should support Adam Durant dropping him in trip, and he goes on top. Number 1, New Time, has taken a real liking to Taylor Stone, producing efforts not far away from his best since teaming up with Perth's in-form apprentice jockey. He meets General Husson 2.5 kilos worse than when winning over 1,400 metres in the replay race. Number 6, Another Vision, is probably not going quite as well as she was a few starts ago, but she's all always a factor in these races. Fiona Bell jumps off to stick with Sir Snug-a-Lot, but Jason Whiting jumps back aboard, and he's been aboard her plenty of times before. She's won 6 races. And number 8, Count Tomozov, ran on strongly to win a quickly run 1,000-metre race at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago. David Harrison is convinced he can improve over more ground, but his speed figures are that of a sprinter that suited much more to 1,000 metres. My on top selection in race number 7 is number 4, General Hassan, from number 1, New Time, number 8, Count Tomozov, and number 6, Another Vision. Race number 8 at Belmont Park will jump at 5:25. It's the TABtouch Masters 25 November, 2 December, 9 December handicap over 1,650 metres. The replay horse is number 3, Take It Like a Man, winning at Belmont on the 30th of August.
Wizard down on the inside trying to push clear. Now he's into open space. Down the outside, Big Red Costa swiftly behind them. Here comes Starkle though. Well, Starkle was off the bit, but he quickly joined in by the 200. Grabbed Celtic Wizard. Take It Like a Man, getting a late run. Silver Plated from the back is running on as well. It's on the outside. Starkle, Take It Like a Man, driving through though. Take It Like a Man. Take It Like a
Take It Like a Man posted the fastest final furlong in the replay race over 1,650 metres at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago. Dan State gets on really well with this galloper. He has the benefit of an inside draw again. He goes on top. Number 5, Starkle meets Take It Like a Man. 1 kilogram better at the weights from their last start, but that may not be a large enough swing considering that Take It Like a Man was going away from Starkle in the dying moments. Number 7, Aspen Star, is a former James Cummins trained galloper which finished 2nd of 12 over 1,400 metres at Northern 13 days ago when making his debut in Western Australia. He's certainly a contender here based on his Warwick Farm effort over 1,600 metres back in April 2016. And one for the exotics as well, maybe number 13, swiftly comes out at the same race as Take It Like a Man and Starkle. On top in race 8, I've got number 3, Take It Like a Man, from number 5, Starkle, number 7, Aspen Star, and number 13, Swiftly. It's now time to nominate our best bets at Belmont Park. I'm going to go with race number 5, number 1, Laurentino, to break through after a couple of seconds, and race number 8, number 3, Take It Like a Man, to go back to back. It's easy to stay up to date with Perth racing. Simply visit our website or follow us on social media. Until next time on the box seat, bye for now.